Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to make these cute butterfly floral nail art design. So I really wanted to do butterflies. There was this one image in particular on my stamping plate that I really liked. So I started off with that one when I was designing the set. And then I thought it would be really cool to maybe make it a little bit more summery. So I picked out colours that turned out to kind of look like sunset-y colours. So I guess you could look at it both ways, maybe sunset or autumn. But since we're in summer pretty much, we'll just say it's like sunset colours. So I've got 3 colours today. We've got Ballerina, which is going to be my background neutral shade. I often like to use this one if I'm not feeling like a brownie nude, then I'll pick up this colour or something very similar. And then I've got an orange and a yellow. So here are our sunsetty colours. So 3 of the nails will be Ballerina, 1 nail will be orange. The last nail is going to be an ombre between the orange and the yellow. The yellow will go at the bottom, the orange will go at the top. I will use my Madame Glam ombre brush to ombre the 2 colours together. Then I'll go into the lamp, we'll do the second coat off camera. Then I'll come back as one of the nails is going to be sugared today. I've got my orange glitter out, you see in a second, and I got to use it. I think it's the first time this year that I'm using this glitter, so that's quite nice. It's not often I do orange nails overall. I'm trying to pick out colours I don't always use. And I feel like stamping seems to always kind of give me that option for some reason. Just because when you're stamping, I often like to do reverse stamping so I get to colour it in on my stamper. And if there's like trees or flowers or something, I've got like full creativity, kind of like, you know, I can do what I want basically. So I can pick out the colours and do it how I like it. And then I can match up the gel polishes to the stamping, which is cool. So everything's done. Nail is sugared, ready to go, time for our stamping. So today I'm only using 1 stamping plate. This one is Born Pretty Animal plate. I think when I'm in my hand you can see the number. So it's L007. I've had so much use out of this plate. If you've got clients or if you yourself like a lot of butterflies, oh my goodness, this plate is the one you need to get. Like super need it. It's so great, such beautiful different images. And also on my channel I've got so many designs using this stamping plate. Oh, actually, I take it back. It's not the only stamping plate. I've got another 1 or 2 even. I'm sorry. It's actually 3 altogether. But that stamping plate is a must if you're into butterflies. It's just the most beautiful designs on there. And again, I've got so many videos on my channel using that stamping plate that if you're ever stuck on what you can do with it, my channel is full of designs. All you need to do is just type out Glamify Babe butterfly nails and you will have a bunch of them pop up. And most likely, majority of them will have that stamping plate. Now, on this stamping plate, I'm only picking up those flowers in the corner. That's all I need from this stamping plate. It's a Moyu London stamping plate, and it's the Trolls Collection number 6, this one. But I really wanted the flowers, so we're picking those up. And I picked them up on 2 stampers, as you saw, so we need 2. And I'm going to colour these in. So I really fast-tracked the footage here, because it's going to take us a little while. And I'm using, well, all of my stamping polishes today are from Born Pretty. All of them, and funny enough, majority of them are actually from their autumn collection, like the yellows, the orange. It actually came from their autumn collection that I got a little while ago now, maybe even a year ago, on Amazon actually. I'm not too sure if it's still there though, but at the time they had a autumn stamping polish collection, like a whole set of them, and there was quite a lot. I even have a video on my channel actually just kind of swatching them and showing you guys if you're interested. And yeah, funny enough, these colours are coming very handy this time of the year, doing ombre, well not ombre, sunsetty nails I guess is what I'm going for. So that's quite handy, and also those colours are quite handy as well for flowers, which is what we're doing today. So here I'm just mix and matching, colouring in whatever I feel like. Both flowers are not the same, as you can see on, you know, I'm not repeating the exact same thing on each stamper. I'm just having some fun. Stamping is all about fun. It's all about your vision, what you see, you know, to fit well. I feel like everybody can have the exact same stamping plate but end up with completely different designs. Everyone have different ideas and colour palettes that they prefer, and it's just so fun. I just love stamping plates. I love it to pieces. I just feel like from one stamping plate you could have so many different designs. Just all it takes sometimes is just colouring it in with different colours and you've got yourself a whole different set. So love it. And stuff like, yeah, I mean, even like autumn and winter, you could use the same florals but just change the colour to make it more icy for the winter maybe, or more autumny for the autumn time with the colours and stuff. And yeah, make it just fit for the season and always work out. So now I've done the yellow, I've done the orange. I'm so sorry, my door just slammed if you heard that. We've got some pinky now, so I'm going in with the pink, and last colour that we're going to use is this, not super dark, but probably the darkest shade of it all, a purple, but it's a little bit darker. And those are also going to be the shade that we're going to use later on in this butterfly design that we're going to stamp over. And that butterfly design is the first stamping full cover image that I've coloured in and it takes a little while, so we've got quite a lot of stamping today. I hope you guys don't mind. I know that not everybody likes it, but I love doing it, and I've just been drawn to it recently, and it's just so relaxing and fun, and yeah, I just really like it. I hope you guys like it too, and if not, then I should have other videos coming up soon that don't involve stamping, maybe some transfer foil and stuff like that. So here's the purple that I'm using. It's definitely a much darker shade compared to the rest. And then once I'm happy, I will leave it for a couple of seconds just to dry. You don't want it too wet. And even though I waited, I'm pretty sure it's still messed up a little bit. I didn't wait long enough, clearly. But that butterfly nail, the one with only the butterfly in the center on the ballerina nail, we are going to stamp the flowers on top. So here it is. Here I kind of lifted it too quickly, and I had the side kind of flip over annoyingly. But I was able to kind of lift it and fix it a little bit. So if you didn't know it happened, you wouldn't realise it, which is good. And then when I was in the bottom, I was much more slower and gentle doing it. But here it is. It's super, super cute. I love it. So we've now got 3 nails done, 2 more to go. Only 1 left to stamp on though. So here's our third plate, third and final. This is Big Bang Animals XL001. And I've had so much use out of this one too, guys. Lots. I could do like a quick short or something, I guess, of my most recommended plates. Because there's definitely a couple, and they're mostly from AliExpress. Super affordable, £1.50, £2 at max probably. You can get your hands on them, and you have so much uses out of them. So we're going to colour in this butterfly nail. So as you can see, there's so much to do here. So I decided to start with the butterfly itself, and I'm going to do 2 colours. I'm going to do pink and the purple. I don't want to go too crazy. This was my first time colouring in like a full cover image, so I didn't want to go too wild with the colours. So as you can see, the butterfly has a lot of details with the lines, and if you were quite experienced, I guess, or maybe even had a better brush than I do right now, then you could have probably gone even more crazier and a bit more detail and colouring each little thing with a different colour and stuff, but I kept it pretty simple. I did try a different technique today when it comes to the flowers though. We've done something different today, so first time on my channel. I've tried this in the past, but I never recorded or shared it on my channel before. This is the first time. Really cute little technique actually. So I'm just going to use a darker shade of orange than I used before to go in the centre of the flower. Then when we're colouring in the petals, we're going to do something different. So I'm going to use yellow and orange. With the yellow, I'm going to colour in each and every petal, but only halfway up. So here's my yellow, and I'm going to colour it halfway up. And then once I'm happy with that, I will then colour in the rest of the petals. So pretty much like the tip part with orange. So that's something new. I've never done that before. I think I saw it on TikTok, maybe Instagram. I've started having a lot of kind of like experienced people on my Instagram and TikToks that do stamping, and I've been seeing so many different techniques and people doing these full cover images, like colouring in, and they really like put so much detail into the colours they pick, and they don't come out of the lines and stuff. I'm not the best at it. My brush is a bit ruined, this one, so I've actually placed an order on Amazon for just like a set of new brushes. So that should come very soon. I think even tomorrow. I think I placed it this morning, so it should be tomorrow. Amazon Prime, let's go. So hopefully I'll have some thinner brushes that I could just kind of put more detail into the reverse stamping. And yeah, so here's the orange. I fast tracked it because it obviously just took some time, but here it is on my stamper right now. And the image itself is too small for the full nail. Although I'm using a size 4, which isn't super huge, it was still too short. So these stamper plates most of the time are designed for real fingers, and most of the time obviously you wouldn't have anything longer than that, but which is fine because we can cover it up. We can put some crystals, we can put some glitter, you can put anything you wish on there. You could even file the tip down if you wanted to. But here was some base coat. On our last nail, I'm going to apply a thin layer. Then I'm going to place the glitter into the base coat, and only about halfway down. Then we'll pop it into the lamp. Once it's back out, we will then, I think we top coat first today, and then we crack on with our crystal placement. The crystal placement today, nothing too crazy, although we do have 3 nails that have got crystals in it. Once I'm happy with the glitter placement, I will go ahead off camera and apply another layer of base coat just to help even out the nail a little bit more so that it's not too bumpy or anything like that. Here I'm just messing around with the glitter. I'm never happy with it when I'm applying. Here we are. Okay, time for the top coat. So we're going for matte. I love matte, you all know. Literally like 95%, if not 99% of my designs on my channel are with the matte top coat. I do apologise, but it's just when you're doing art every single day, it literally just in your brain, it just something changes, and you notice that the matte top coat almost feels like it brings out the design more, and that's why I always go for matte. So I'm so sorry if you're not into matte, but just top coat it glossy if you prefer. And obviously now, as I'm applying the matte top coat, this is what they would have looked like if it was glossy. So you kind of get the look for at both, I guess, for at least temporarily anyways. So that's going into the lamp. Here it is, all done, ready to apply our crystals. So I kept the crystal segment short and sweet, fast tracked a little bit. So I've got ABs and a butterfly. I found like an orange butterfly. I didn't even realize I had an orange butterfly, but I thought this was the perfect opportunity because I never do orange, and I definitely don't do orange with butterflies. So when I had the opportunity to include it, I ran with it because otherwise I never know where I'm going to be able to use these butterflies next. So had to include it. This is the finished nail. I just straightened everything up. It's going into the lamp. We have 2 extra nails to work on. Very simple crystal placement, just at the top, just at the bottom, or on the corners. I do pop caviar beads in between the crystals, but it's not always shown. It's just repetitive, boring crystal placement. Nothing too crazy going on. Yeah, that first one was probably the most exciting out of them all. And remember, with your stamping, if there's ever imperfections, if there's ever anything that's ever so slightly wrong or wonky, you can always cover it up with crystals, with charms, with even gel polish. Do some dots. It will make it look like it was supposed to be there, but actually you're trying to just cover something up. There's all sorts of different methods. Glitter even, you can place glitter on top of it. There's definitely a lot of options out there. If you're not too experienced with stamping and you have little mistakes happen here and there, there's a lot of options for you guys to cover it up. So don't get too stressed and try it out. It's so fun. I know sometimes I get comments saying that you guys don't know or haven't had a good experience with it. Please try again. I didn't have a good experience the first time I tried, and look at me now. It's just practice makes perfect. You'll probably know that with nails now. It's just practice, 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 and it will finally work. And I don't even have anything, like I don't have any expensive products or anything. I use Born Pretty most of the time. My stamp is from Born Pretty. Yeah, I didn't spend crazy money on any expensive products to make it work. Like the cheap products will work for you. Righty, that will go into the lamp, and here are the final results. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I would love to see you all in my next video. Bye guys!